Welcome to our new series we're calling DIY with
Jada
and David.
We're going to show you some really simple photoshoot ideas that you can do yourself on a very tight budget.
What's tight?
I'm talking like $25 to $100 max.
Max. All right, let's do it. So today, for our very first shoot, Jada and I were watching a wonderful movie, and she popped up with this idea.
Just had the best photo shoot idea. You know those colorful popsicle things that were like in a plastic tube?
So you have it on your phone.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, I have it on my phone. I'll show you the picture. Those, can you see it? Yeah, I don't even know what they're called, but like
Ice pops.
Ice pop. It's just ice pop.
I think so.
The most popular popsicle of childhood. I'm gonna do a photo shoot with them as my backdrop. It's going to be amazing. Inspiration struck.
And I was like, that sounds pretty cool. I don't see it completely, but since I'm your wonderful partner in crime, I was like, let's make it happen.
Yeah, you really did. I had a vision though. I was like, this needs to happen.
So first thing we did was let's go to Walmart, because Walmart has everything. And I remember when we were kids, that's where you would get those ice pops.
Yeah, but apparently they're different now, and they did not have what we needed.
No. Somehow, somewhere, they got technology to cut each thing apart and package them. Not like when we were kids, when they were just one big thing that was put together and we had to cut them with scissors.
Yeah, and that's what we needed for this photo shoot. So thankfully, Amazon exists, and we found what we needed, these fla-vor-ice popsicles on Amazon. We ordered 200 count boxes of them, and they came in like, I don't know, maybe strips of like 10?
Yeah, I think they were about strips 10.
We're going to show you how we made this come to life.
Yeah, we are going to show you indeed. All right, let's roll the tape. As we said, for this project, you're going to need the brand fla-vor-ice and a roll of your favorite packing tape.
The stronger, the better. Not all tape is equal. And like I said, you need a lot of strong tape to pull this off.
You need a lot of tape, and there is a little bit of moisture within the package because one or two of the fla-vor-ice tubes exploded.
Yeah.
And so there's a light moisture over every single one. All right, so I opened the package. I wasn't doing a very good job, but man, look at all those colors. All right, first thing I did was lay everything out just to see how it would go together. And I got the packing tape, which is always a pain to pull off. And I thought all I needed to do was do in between, but that was wrong. Whoop, the serratiness ripped. And then I was like, I don't know what to do. This is frustrating. This is super frustrating. I'll just tape the sides and all the way down. And I was like, Jada, the more tape for this project, the better, I think. And what were you like? You're like, yeah, David.
Yeah, just use all the tape.
Just use all the tape.
Just do it.
All right, I patted it together. I was looking at, flipped it around, and then I just folded the tape over and kind of made a taco of tape. And then I just kept taping and taping and taping until I was ready to take these sheets that I had and tape them together.
And at first, though, we thought we just wanted to do 3 strips of it to make the backdrop, but we realized
we needed to do 4. We did need to do 4. I attached it to this light pole thing I had that hooked to a C-stand, and they were heavy, so I used 2, and I just kind of put it together.
Using a lot of packing tape.
A lot of packing tape. And it really did work out. I mean, it was cool. It reflected the light pretty neat.
Oh, yeah, no, it worked super well. The thing that surprised me the most was just how heavy it was. Like, it really was heavy.
It was heavy. It was a lot of liquid. It was a liquid backdrop.
It was a liquid backdrop.
So for the location, we picked something that everybody in the whole entire planet has access to.
What?
It's a park. We picked a park.
Yeah, we did this shoot at a park. So we had our backdrop pretty much pre-assembled. So we literally just pulled it out of the car, stood it right up, and we're ready to go.
We were ready to go.
For this shoot, we just used natural light, and then I photographed using my Canon 5D Mark IV with a flash and a Gary Fong light sphere to add a little bit of fill light on the model. The downside of shooting in a park setup is green grass.
Yeah.
So there was this green hue.
The whole shoot.
Cast on her.
That we took out in post, which, ended up being okay, I guess. But next time, or for you viewers, if you're going to choose the park, pick something with a little bit of concrete or
Use a
sidewalk would be sidewalk would have worked.
That would have been perfect. And there was a sidewalk like right there.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we get to the park and our model Kaylee showed up and we were like, hey, you look great, but you would look even better if we wrapped popsicles around you to create like a tube top.
Yeah, like a corset tube top. And I'm really, really proud of that because that's the first outfit I've ever created.
Yeah, it looked great. You just taped it right on and there you go. So she matched the backdrop perfectly.
Yeah. And so we got going with the shoot. And I would say the shoot went wonderful. And we have some footage for you to watch right now. So enjoy. Grab your popcorn.
Maybe like 2 big feet out and then walk like 1 step towards me right here. The mood is I want this to be kind of like, I want to do some that are like high energy and like super excited like summer day, and then some that are more pouty. Love that. Just drop that hand down. Now put both hands in your pockets. Okay, how far back can you kind of like lean right there? Yeah, like, okay, that's great. You have mushroom sunglasses and you're like at a music festival now, okay? And you're just like feeling the vibe, okay? Love that bass. Turn your head this direction slightly, yep. Can you bring this hand, yep, to the visor, yep. Then turn your head towards me. Okay, and then pull the visor back so you can see your beautiful face. Ooh, that looks awesome. Okay, can you turn this way a little bit? Bring a hand to your visor. That's perfect. And pull your arms back onto your knee just a little bit higher. Initially, my like whole concept for the shoot was this like, was this really like a high energy, like summertime, like popsicles, like yeah, like very energetic. And I did do a lot of like really energetic poses during the shoot.
Mm-hmm.
But I ended up liking these like kind of more,
of course,
moody.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know.
Jada does not like happy photos.
Don't.
She likes depressed humans.
I do. It's just so much more interesting to me. But yeah, in this backdrop, we made it as big as we could, but it was still a little bit too small, honestly. So posing was a little bit of a challenge, trying to keep limbs all like within the tight space.
I feel like you did a pretty good job. You adjusted, and that was cool.
Yeah, no, it was cool, and it worked really well. And I think that honestly, some of my favorite shots were at the end when we lowered the backdrop to the ground and Kaylee was just sitting in the grass, and so some of them you might even see the grass, I'm not sure.
Yeah, and it worked. The grass worked in the pictures because it kind of resembled the green of the ice pop.
Yeah, it all floated.
It floated. Yeah, I would rate this project maybe like a B+. I think people could do better than what we did, and I'm excited to see what people do.
Yeah,
it's a really cool idea. I know we picked a park to make it accessible. I think it would be cool to see it in a studio environment. I think it would be cool to see maybe a whole cube made out of these ice pops. I think there's a lot of opportunity for growth within this DIY concept.
Yeah, so give it a shot. If you do, tag us on Instagram at Jada and David. We'd love to see what you create.
Yeah, and then for this YouTube channel, just subscribe, like, leave a comment, all those things.
Yeah, that would be awesome. And if you're like really into what we're doing, we have a Patreon. That is linked in the description below, where you can see even more behind the scenes content of all of our set builds, creations, and photo shoots.
Yeah, so thank you for watching, and I'm excited to see what you make.
Bye.
Sometimes life goes easy, sometimes life goes doo-doo-doo-doo.